Hi, I'm Kayla. I'm going to be talking about natural medicine and its healing powers. So, first off, I want to start off with terms I'm going to use, which are natural medicine, naturopathic medicine, and naturopaths. Naturopaths are doctors who study natural medicine. Yes, they are real doctors, they are certified, verified doctors. They also encourage eating healthy and exercising. They don't discourage you to stop taking your medication or things that you need that they can't give you. Like you might have to go to a medical doctor. They're more about natural medicine. Like they don't advise you just for like they don't want you to just stick with what a medical doctor tells you. They want you to look for alternatives. So natural medicine is basically alternative medicine. That's also the other term for it. And based on naturopathic.org, natural medicine is herbs, home remedies, anything that's from nature to use to help people when they're sick or to improve their health. That's basically what it is. So first I want to mention why I feel so strongly that there are healing powers in natural medicine. It's personally because I am going to school to become a naturopathic doctor. And I have done a lot of research on naturopaths, their practices, what they believe in, and I strongly believe in that they're in the right direction and that our society is looking in the wrong way about them because there are a lot of controversial things about them. And I'm not saying they're perfect doctors, but I'm saying that they are another option that I feel like many people need to be looking into. And it's something I personally want to do because I believe in natural medicine and its healing powers. So with that said, I want to talk about Dr. Sabai, who was a doctor. He was personally still a doctor and he saved many lives, and how he had a mysterious death. Then I want to talk about what are the powers of natural medicine, the healing powers of it, and what are the rules and guidelines that they have to follow, naturopaths have to follow. Last I want to talk about is your journey. Like after hearing all this, you're gonna be like, oh, well, how can I start being this way? How can I start using natural stuff in my life? And I will cover all of that. So first, let's talk about Dr. Sapai, who, according to Wikipedia, died August 6, 2016. And yes, to this day, it is still a mystery how he died. Investigators want to believe, based on Wake Up World, there was a writer named Wright who wrote about Dr. Sabai on Wake Up World, and it stated that he died of pneumonia in a jail cell, and he wasn't getting nutrition, he wasn't getting enough food, he wasn't getting enough water. The people there were not treating basically people who were supposed to watch for him were not treating him right. And he wasn't receiving his natural medicine there. So they later found out that he was not guilty of what he was charged for. Basically, he was charged for bartering, which is having a lot of money on hand. And in his country, that's bad. But they later found out that he made all that money based on what he did in his life. Like he made a lot of money through his medication that he had, his vaccines. Like he has his own website, and I'll link it below, of things he recommends that we eat, products he recommends for us to keep our body healthy and away from diseases. Like he totally believes that his medication and healthy eating lifestyle will help people and cure diseases, and he saved many lives when he was alive, and he will never be forgotten. He Dr. Sabai was a very good doctor, and he was known for curing diseases like AIDS, cancer, a lot of them. And on with that note, I want to talk about what naturopaths do, because Dr. Spy followed many of the practices that they do. So naturopaths have rules that they have to follow, and the first one is to do no harm. The healing power of nature, know the healing power of nature. Identify the problem. Doctor as teacher. Treat the person as a whole, and prevention. Now, what you might be confused about what doctor as teacher means. Basically, they're also a doctor, but they're second a teacher. They not only just tell you what's going on in your body, they teach you how you can help, how to treat your body as a whole, and not just the symptom, which is the difference between according to AAMC, which stands for the American Association of Accredited Naturopathic Doctors, is not. It's totally different what they do. They like I've said, they look at you as a whole, not just what's going on inside, and they treat that as a whole because they believe if they do that, they can get to the root cause of what's really causing, not just treating your symptoms. And that's the difference between a naturopath and a modern medicine doctor. So with that said, I want to give you advice on how you can start your natural journey. For me, it took me a lot of research. I'm still learning to this day. Even though I want to go into this career, I feel like you never stop learning. So for me, I started by looking at labels that I got maybe at the grocery store, things I use at home to clean, like cleaning products. If you can't understand the first 3 words on it, like you don't understand what they mean or have an idea what they can mean possibly, and they're too long words, that can mean that it has too many chemicals in it. And I advise that you look for something else to switch out. Or, for example, I started with the food I ate, because I was really like, oh, that's the reason why my health is so, like, I have like low energy all the time. So for me, it was sugar. I found that most of the foods I was eating had a lot of sugar in it. Like, that was like the first or third word, which is bad. If sugar is before water, don't eat it. Don't. I recommend. And if you do, like, it's something you really love, it's okay. Like, it's okay to do that. Like, but don't make it a habit to eat things like that. If you care about your health, or at least care about what you're putting in your body at most of the time, I advise that you look for sugar substitutes, and I will leave links below. Like for me, I used to put a lot of sugar in my coffee, and I recently changed to Splenda, and I also used to put sugar in my tea, and I use a substitute called guava nectar. Now I know some of the substitutes I may use you can't use, but that's a good way to start, is looking for substitutes to products you use. And it's basically a lot of research, but I say start off small. And I believe if we start to open up to naturopaths and truly believe that they could be the alternative to finding cures to diseases like heart disease, cancer, AIDS, that we could be one step closer to finding it, like really close to it, not just what's happening now in the world, like, oh, saying there's no cure or there's no cure yet, when I believe it is out there already. We're just not looking in the right spot. And I strongly and truly believe that natural medicine can get us there. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Bye.